Round 2, just recorded this and now we're doing it all over again. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for being here. Today I am going to share a little bit more of a businessy video. I wanted to touch on a few things that we're doing in the business in 2022 and hopefully it's helpful for you and you learn a bit more about what we're doing. So today I am chatting in depth about 5 things that we are doing as a video production company in Darwin, Australia in 2022 to help our business succeed. We started the business 2 years ago nearly in May of 2020, just as the pandemic hit, and we have worked really hard, and I feel like now we're just coming up for fresh air just to sit back and look and reflect on all the things that we've done over the past couple of years and how the business has evolved. And so I wanted to sit down and chat with you and explain kind of what we're doing and why it's important and why maybe you should be doing it too. So being in Darwin, it's a really small market, about 100,000 people. That means that connecting with people is really important. Meeting with people and just building relationships within the community is a really big part of our business. It does mean that there's less customers than if we were in a really big city, but we've actually found it to be a really incredible city to be starting this video production business. There's a huge art scene, people are really big on creative endeavors, and that's really helpful for us as we move into more storytelling and creative projects that we're working on. So getting straight into it, tip number 1 is software. Software can be really hard, and we have gone through 4 or 5 different CRMs and sales softwares and invoicing and proposals and quotes and all sorts of things like this. It's really difficult sometimes, and hands down our number 1 software is Studio Ninja. They are an Australian-based company that focuses specifically on photographers and videographers. Their company is incredible, their support is amazing, they have a great app as well, so you can do everything from your phone if you need to, and we just find that we're not even scratching the surface of what Studio Ninja is capable of, and it's amazing. 100% recommend it, could not run our business without it. I will leave a link in the description if it's something that you're interested in. There's a 20% discount that we get. Another software that we use all the time is Envato Elements. They are a big company that has all sorts of stock videos, stock photos, music that you can use, as well as video templates. So video templates is like this little subscribe thing that's come up right here. That's something from Envato. We are learning how to make these on our own now from scratch, but they're really helpful. If you're just trying to add some exciting elements to your video and adding some motion and things like that, they have these templates fit for Final Cut, for Motion, for Premiere Pro, After Effects, and they've also just released a DaVinci Resolve section as well, which is awesome. Even if you're not a professional video editor or that's not your vibe, they also have, obviously, like I said, they have stock videos, stock photos, royalty-free music, and all sorts of other things as well that are really helpful for people, for the everyday person in your business. If you're creating content, you need content, and they have it, and it's all royalty free, which is amazing. Number 2, storage. Storage kills me. As a videographer, we shoot everything in log, we shoot everything in 4K. If you don't know what that means, that's fine. It just means that the file sizes are massive. Everything that we shoot is like hundreds of gigs, and that means that we need a lot of storage. We use a Samsung T5 1TB SSD for our current projects that we're working on. If you don't know what an SSD is versus a regular hard drive, SSD stands for solid state drive. I'm not very techie, but my basic understanding of it is that if you drop a regular hard drive and you drop an SSD, the SSD is way less likely to break. It's way less likely to lose all your files and get corrupted because it's solid state, so nothing moves in it. So it's a lot harder to break and your footage is way more secure. So that's what we use for current projects. We also have 12 terabytes of storage on our desk in hard drives that are plugged into the wall. We don't have anything in the cloud. We would love to put stuff in the cloud, but we haven't found a solution yet that's not thousands of dollars that we can put all of our stuff into that will allow us to store that much footage. We have so much of it and I just don't know what to do with it. So if you have any solutions or suggestions, please let me know. Drop them in the comment section below because we do need to put something in the cloud so we have an extra backup in case something happens. On top of this, storage, when we are at a shoot, we also have our iPads. So Jesse and I both have an iPad Pro. We use it for a lot of our everyday work so that the computer can be used strictly for editing and music production. When we're at a shoot, I will put the SD card straight into the reader and put that into the iPad and offload immediately. That saves us having to worry about having the footage go missing or anything like that. And that moves us right into point number 3, which is organization. We use our iPads to have a very organized week. We have calendars set up, automations happening in the house, and it's made our lives so much easier. Yes, of course, we're business owners, so you could very easily just say, oh, I want to go out for breakfast today and we'll just start work in the afternoon. That's great. If you want to do that and run your business like that, you do you. We have children and Aurora's only in daycare until 6 o'clock. So we are not as flexible as that, nor do we necessarily want to be. If we organize our days and our weeks like this, our business runs so much smoother. I don't have to sit down and worry about the million things that are going on because I know that today I'm sitting down, it's Tuesday, and we are working on sales. I don't have to sit down and worry about editing. I don't have to worry about shooting. I don't have to worry about any of that. Today is strictly focused on sales and marketing, and that's all we're doing. I will also be going into a bit more of an updated what a productive week in our life is like and how we've organized our calendar. But for now, I do have a video on that I did at the end of last year. I will link it here for you to go and have a look at. Having a schedule really saves us from getting into this really awkward position of saying to a client, yeah, sure, I can shoot that on a Tuesday and then the video will be delivered the next week. And then it gets to that week and maybe a bunch of things came up that you didn't know about or that you hadn't put in the calendar. And so you actually have double booked yourself, or you've got way too many projects on at one time with short turnaround times and you haven't spaced them out efficiently. And now you're working these crazy 16-hour days, like 5 days in a row. We want to avoid that. It causes burnout and it's not enjoyable. I don't want to be working for 16 hours. I want to work my regular day and then be done and put my business aside and then spend time with my family. So now we have days that we're shooting, we have days that we're doing meetings, we have days that we're editing. If someone can't meet with me this Tuesday, that's fine. They have to wait a week. We're not making exceptions here because that is a boundary that we have set and it's allowing us to maximize our productivity and our efficiency. And it will mean a better experience for them because we won't be worrying about something else while we're at the meeting. Same goes for editing. I don't want to be saying to clients, yeah, I can get that delivered by this time and then be late. So by implementing these systems and this discipline, it's actually creating more freedom for us and it's giving our customers a better experience. Number 4 is networking. Networking takes time and Darwin is a fantastic place to be doing it. Any city that's under 1 million people is a fantastic place for networking. Obviously the bigger cities you can network in as well, but we have found that in Darwin it is essential. People talk and people know people, and if you put out good work and you tell people what you're doing, they will call you and they will come back and they will work with you. I'm not talking about networking in the sense of like going to your hoity-toity business brunch that you've paid $60 a ticket for and you've paid however much for your business cards and you hand out 50 business cards and then you come away and you're like, oh, no one's calling me, I wonder why. That's not what I'm talking about. The networking I'm talking about is authentic and genuine networking, telling people what you do. So this is like you go and you get your nails done and the nails salon artist says, oh, what do you do? And you say, I run a video production company. I do this, I do that. Don't shy away from it. You're not trying to sell someone a video. You're just explaining to them what you do. And you never know, they might need a video. And if they don't need a video, that's fine. They might have a friend who needs a video. And because you had that conversation with them and you connected with them and you were genuinely just talking to them about your life and what you do because they asked, they might recommend you. They might send someone your way. You never know what could come of it. And the more you do this, the more the momentum builds. If you've just started and you haven't had a client yet, that doesn't matter. You can still tell people, I run a video production company. I'm not saying lie to them and say, I have all this experience and I've been working in the industry for 10 years. That's not what I'm saying. Be honest with people. If you're excited and you are learning and eager to help businesses, then it doesn't matter if you've been doing it for 20 years or if you've been doing it for 1. The final tip is reinvesting in the business and in yourself. You'll hear this time and time again that you need to reinvest in your business. As a video production company, we also have equipment, so reinvesting in our gear and making sure that we're upgrading or adding to our arsenal will help us to be able to do different types of videos, more videos, and will just increase our overall value for our customers, which can mean that we can increase our pricing as well. So currently we are in a business mentorship program that goes for 6 months. We also have access to 2 different online video production courses from people who have created successful companies. And on top of this, we are also every single week watching videos and sharing different ideas, bouncing ideas off myself and Jessie, talking about how people have done things like that. I'm also learning Motion 5 so we can do some of these cool elements ourselves and make them from scratch exactly how our clients might need. And every single video that we do, and this is definitely something that Jessie is really, really good at, is pushing us to do something new in every video. Whether that's a new style, a new color grade, a different way of telling a story, doing split screens, looking at some of the more modern styling that you can do in a video. We're always striving to do something new, to learn new skills. And that means that all of our projects are staying current. You want to make sure that what you're giving your clients is value and that you're constantly working on yourself and your business to make sure that things are getting better. Make sure that your timing is more efficient. Make sure that the experience is as good as it can possibly be. And then they'll keep coming back for more. You'll have repeat customers, and whether it's a product or a service, continually improving that experience to them from start to finish will never be a bad idea. I do have one extra little tip. Tip number 6 is to work with your clients and focus on them. This is basic sales training for anyone, but if you come into someone's business and you say, you need this incredible video that I'm gonna make you, they might not listen. But if you sit down and you chat to them and you find out what their issues are, what their problems are, and you guys come up with a solution on how you can create a video to solve that problem, they're much more likely to go with you. It differentiates you from the rest of the competition and allows you to really put your best foot forward and help people. So my biggest tip is to help your clients listen to their problems and provide value in your product or in your service, regardless of what it is. So that's all my tips for today. I hope it all made sense. Let me know how you like these business videos. If there's anything that you want me to dig a little bit deeper on, you can leave it in the comments below, or you can head to the website and send me an email directly. The business is such a huge part of our life at the moment. It's something that I want to share a little bit more about. If there's any topics specifically that you want me to discuss, let me know. And otherwise, I will see you in the next video. Thanks guys, bye.